What's up? What's up? This is another post about a show that is really, really special to me and its community. We're gonna focus on season one for the first post. I'll probably do other posts later on. Season one is where community is the best. Community is came at a time where I was actually looking for another show like that. I'm gonna have a lot of hate on this video, but I was watching The Office, right? And then I switched to Park and Rec. And although I think Ron is phenomenal, I think Ron is one of the funniest character, Office included. I think Ron rivals Michael Scott for sure. But I was left hungry. The Office, I could have watched it 5, 6 times. Parks and Recs, twice. That's it. And then I had Community. Community, I fell in love because you had those people. They were Community is. How do I explain the charm of Community? You have those characters. Like, for example, you have Pierce, who is fucking morally wrong. I think the best thing about that show is he's not afraid to diss his own character. For example, in the very first season, we have flaws for every single character. We have Abbott, who doesn't live in his own world. We have Troy, who still think he's a superstar, but he's not. We have Abby that is learning to be herself because she's shy, she's studious, you know. You got Bree, who takes care of everybody else except for her, just to prove that she has a better moral. You got Pierce, who's fucking racist. You got Shirley. Shirley, she's kind of cool, but she kind of missed a lot of opportunity, and she realized it now, and she's like, "Yo, I still got the time." Community is a group of people. The idea behind it is brilliant. For example, The Office. The Office, I love the show The Office. It's one of my favorite shows. However, The Office is very restricted by its cast. So, for example, you have the main cast. It's a company, right? So, it's the only way you can technically introduce a new character is by by saying that they're hired to Dunder Mifflin. You can say that they got fired. You know, if you want to take them off, you can say they're interns, right? But apart from that, you can't have like, oh, for example, you did it with the IT guy, right? So the IT guy, you guys remember that episode? There's an IT guy. He's there for a couple of episodes, right? But at the end, he's not technically a character. So I think the problem with a lot of people, they don't like when the later season is because we saw the we saw most of them. I have to be careful. I'm in the street, bro. But with community is completely different because community is a group of students. You could just say, oh, that student is studying that class. You can just say, oh, that class I am not interested in anymore. We're going to do another class. And with this class, you can introduce new students, right? Community is also a brilliant. I think it's community, to me, is better than The Office. Absolutely. There's so many good characters. There's King John, who plays a math teacher. Where do you even begin, bro? There's so many co-stars. There was like an episode with Jack Black. There's so many popular stars that put that show. And it's still a small show, right? Community has a super memeable moments. Super memeable moment. And that's why I love Community because I think, okay, so I'm always going to compare it to The Office because they're both similar. They both follow the same... not the exact same, but they both follow this this genre. Okay, let's call it genre, mockumentary, right? So The Office, I think it was funny because it was a paper company. It's supposed to be boring. Those characters that they get into situation, and it's kind of funny because you know them and you know the place, right? Community is you have no expectation. You have no you don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going to happen, and it's never. For example, there's an episode. One of my favorite episodes, right? Is Pierce. He's old, so he has a lot of medication, right? And then somebody like another guy who's called Star Shades, I think, because he has like Cyburn dressed like a star, and he offers him like drugs in exchange of one of his pills, right? And we got Pierce that's high, or the zombie, or there's so many good things about it. Like, for example, one of the best moments of Community the first season is when Troy and Abbott rap, but donde está la biblioteca, and it's fucking good, and it's just genius. Daniel Armour did super good. Fucking, I'm flabbergasted by Community season one. It was a shock. I'm gonna be honest. The show, I don't know. The show was amazing, and the first season is the strongest to me. For me. But yeah, other than that, I love you guys. Peace.